Help the Crowd Shot Radio Show grow and thrive by doing something you already do. Shop on Amazon. Amazon always has great deals for whatever you are looking for. From survivalists and riot gear to beanie babies. Next time you're going to shop at Amazon, use my link. The prices stay the same, but I get credit for the sale. Just go to tinyurl.com/LouisB and just shop normally, knowing that you're helping support the Crotch Shot Radio Show. That's tinyurl.com/LouisB.
Warning.
This show contains mature content. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
One angry New York City Puerto Rican decided to start a radio show. Determined to piss the world off by shoving a mirror in front of society's face. He kicked them in the balls.
What are you? Who are you?
This is the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Crotch Shot Radio Show.
This is not a test. This is a broadcast transmission.
We're going to stay on the air.
And now, Louis B.
Yo, welcome to the Crowd Shot Radio Show, where we kick the issues in the balls. We're on an active war against bullshit. We will do anything and everything to expose bullshit. The ends sometimes justify the means, so if you're angry and want the truth exposed, then strap in and prepare to be shocked. This is Smash Mouth Talk. If you can't accept that, then fuck off. I am your host, Louis B. I takes no bullshit from nobody. I actually expose the bullshit of society and chop it up into easy to digest chunks for you. Today will not be any different. Today, I am going to be talking about the dishonesty of the left. The willing dishonesty. The cognitive dissonance to the point that it's insane. It's crazy. I mean, this is why many conservatives, many libertarians say that say that liberalism is a mental disorder. It is. It is a mental disorder. Only because of the cognitive dissonance alone. Just from the cognitive dissonance alone. It is a mental illness. The willing ignorance. And the fact of the matter is, they've tricked themselves into thinking that they're intellectual. I hate the term that conservatives use to describe them as the intellectual elite, because I don't believe that they're intellectual to begin with. In order to be intellectual, you have to be correct. You have to be backed with facts. You can't just say, well, you can't just go virtual signaling your way to like a master's degree in engineering. You can't do that. You have to be based in facts. And call me naive, but I do believe that the world is black and white. Depending on your morality, like the way I was raised in a real religious household. There are certain things that are right and wrong. It's not up to me to judge. In fact, it's if you believe the Bible, in the Bible it says you don't judge. That's God's job. That's his job. That's what he does. That's what he's going to do when he sees the time is right. But I do believe that there are certain things that you shouldn't do. But am I going to go around and start hitting you? No. And I forgot the point I was trying to make, but let me just go back and it'll come back to me. The Dishonesty of the Left is what I titled this podcast. And the reason why I brought this up is because over the weekend, the Women's March happened, and Chelsea Manning, aka Bradley Manning, he said he crashed a Patriot event here in New York. It's the night for freedom. It was a party that was going on it was like the American Pravda book release party, and she said she crashed, or he said he crashed the party. It later came out that he had a ticket. You see pictures of him with a wristband, which allowed him access into the party. People were being very cordial with him. In fact, more pictures were released by Jack Prosobic and other people where he was with a lot of patriots, a lot of Trump supporters, shaking hands with Gavin McInnes, having fun laughing with Gavin McInnes. Mike Cernovich tweeted the picture with Gavin McInnes and Chelsea Manning, saying Chelsea Manning mingles with partygoers, including Gavin McInnes, at a night for freedom. Yet he tweets out afterwards, crashed the fascist white supremacist hate brigade party. All selfies were denied. Crash the fash. We got this. Night for freedom. Okay, look. Let me be real. I'm against the Iraq War. When it first started, totally against it. We weren't supposed to be. Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. They had nothing. They weren't part of the planning. Don't get me wrong. Saddam Hussein, asshole. Qusay, assholes, to say the least. I'm just, being very myopic. Assholes is very myopic. I know, I get it. Okay, but if they, but when it comes down to it, we still had no right to go into Iraq. None. Bush lied. George W lied. And now we're still in fucking Iraq, wasting trillions of dollars to be there. Nation building when they got their own goddamn oil. In fact, that's how it was sold, that we were going to take their oil and it was going to pay for their own reconstruction. Yet that still hasn't happened. And that's one thing. That's one thing I'm wondering why Trump hasn't done that yet. But with that said, what Bradley Manning did when releasing those documents showing the atrocities the U.S. was doing there, or they probably still are doing over there, or what they pulled over there, it's something we as the American people need to know. I'm just mad it didn't go farther enough that it forced people to hey, it's time to pull out. This is a bullshit war. Mind you, I do believe that Afghanistan is also a bullshit war, but that's because I'm also, of course, a 9/11 truther. So, I don't, but it's that's neither here or there at the point. But the point I'm trying to make. Bradley Manning was correct to release that. Like the same as with Edward Snowden when he blew the whistle. They were blowing the whistle. Now, maybe because whatever gobbledygook is going on in his brain, thinking that he's a female, now he wants to be a social justice warrior. Now he's a crazy leftist. He's running for Senate for Maryland, and he thinks he accomplished something. He tweets out a little picture. I crashed the party. No, bitch, you had a fucking ticket. You were welcomed. You were at fucking. I believe I saw a picture of him in Milo's apartment. Chelsea Manning at. Oh, okay. Oh no, at Lucian Winich, who's basically a Milo light. Like he's another gay conservative, so he kind of sounds and acts like Milo, but he's like the Kobe Electronics. He's like the Kobe Electronics version of Milo. He breaks down after a day using it. If y'all don't know what Kobe is, you don't know the struggle. So Lucian Winich, he goes, Chelsea Manning at my DC apartment during a get-together. Not sure what intel could have been collected aside from the fact that I always win at Cards Against Humanity. Also, not exactly sure why a non-journalist would be attempting investigations. Just like why lie? That's the thing the left doesn't seem to get. You don't have to lie. Just be fucking honest with what you want. Just be honest. Like, you think it's wrong because this, that, it doesn't jive well with this, that, and the other thing. Let's have a war of ideas. But now you want to start throwing in lies and slander and all that. And I'm saying that because it's happened to me. It's happened to me on many occasions. Leftists have, in the New York City comedy community. In fact, I spoke about this. There was a female comic, lesbian female, Antifa, Black Lives Matter activist, black activist. She goes, oh, I saw Louis B throwing the Nazi sign with the Proud Boys, which no one was throwing no goddamn fucking Nazis, especially when a lot of the guys that were with us are Jews. Like Claire. Just being intellectually dishonest. Well, I wouldn't say, not intellectually. Let me drop in. Just being dishonest to try to build a narrative. I'm like, yo, if you see me, like, and there are times I'm like, hey, if you believe that I did that, you say you got proof that I did it, put it out there. Why don't you put out the proof if you believe I'm this, that, and the other thing, and you say I have proof? But they never put it out. They're like, oh, you're fat. Okay, and what the fuck does that have to do with the price of rice in China? I mean, the media does it. CNN does it. I mean, McMaster's, he called out some people like, oh, why is the president not commenting on certain things? He's like, well, he has commented and he does stuff about it. You call him race. He basically says you call him racist, and you're saying that he's not talking about that, but he does stuff to stop it, and he speaks out against it. Like, what more do you fucking want? And that's the thing. And then they get mad, and then people start laughing when he comes out with the fake news awards. And let's see how you've lied. Like, no, the point is, he's not attacking, he's not trying to stop the press. Like, get him on real shit. This is just slacktivism. This is just pure laziness. You could get the president on real shit. I'm not going to help you, so fuck you. But the thing is, this is why a lot of us, we troll your asses with memes. This is why our memes are better than the left. Because in comedy, in order for a joke to work, it has to be honest. It has to come from a place of honesty, a place of realism. And when you're honest and you could point out something you're pointing out something that's dishonest, like this whole thing with Conan O'Brien going to Haiti. Like, I'm like, I was following him because, look, I like Conan. I think Conan is hilarious. I missed him. I believe he's one of the better talk show hosts out there. It was like, honestly, it's David Letterman, Conan O'Brien, and Craig Ferguson. Those three. I saw the new David Letterman show on Netflix. Not a fan. It's a totally different show. It was just it was basically let's just say if it was aired on X Hamster, it would be in the gay porn section. Because he was pretty much sucking up Obama's dick, the whole fucking thing, and made it like, oh, Trump's a racist, Trump's a white supremacist. Like, show me some fucking proof. Like, show me some real fucking proof. What has he done against black people? What does he say against black people? Oh, well, he believed that these people were... Okay, well, those 5 people, he thought they were guilty of rape. Just specifically those 5. He didn't go, oh, black people are rapists. He never said that. He hung, and no matter how much proof that we provide that in the past, he hung out with black people. Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton probably hit him up for donations. Now he's a racist. Again, it's just pure laziness. It's slacktivism. You're being a slacker. You don't want to do any fucking homework. You just want to throw out buzzwords, and it's getting to the point where look. I guess the first few years you call someone a racist, they're gonna be too busy trying to defend themselves. Like, no, I'm not a rapist. I'm not a racist. I'm not this. To focus on defending their actual beliefs, so that way you could attack their beliefs while they're trying to defend themselves against your. It's getting to the point where people like me, like our side, we're be like, okay, well then I'm a racist. Then fuck you. Then. We're just gonna, yeah, I might be a racist, but you're wrong on this, that, and the other thing. Bang, bing, 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 boom. We're getting used to it. Like, you know how, and I hate to sound like I'm helping you guys, helping the leftists, but exterminators, they always have to improve their poison. They always have to make their poison that much stronger, because always the next generation, it gets immune to the poison, to the point where, like New York City sewer rats, they have to throw down stronger and stronger and stronger poison, because it gets to the point where all it does is just get them high. I swear to God, I saw one snort some poison off the tracks. And it was like walking around like it was doing the heroin Tai Chi. Like, you know how people who are on the methadonians, the people on methadone treatment, they do like they're on Tai Chi, yet, they're fucking high. They look like they're about to fall and bust their ass, but they always bounce right up. Actually, funniest video I ever saw was there was this one dude, he was, I guess, on heroin, and he was like falling asleep while standing. And some random dude came and punched the shit out of him. And he just scurries away like, runs away. I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel bad in the least. I think that should happen more. Tell you the truth, if you're gonna be getting high on the street like that and acting a fool, if you're gonna do drugs, do it in your fucking house. Do it in your fucking apartment. And if you don't got an apartment to do your fucking drugs in, maybe you shouldn't be doing fucking drugs, and save up and get yourself your own apartment so you could do drugs in there. Simple. We shouldn't be forced to see you fucking high off your shit. And that goes double for fucking people who are walking around fucking drunk. Back to my point. So basically the left, come on, dude. Fucking up your game. Let's have a real, like, this is where let's have a real discussion. But then you want to throw hands. Like what happened? Someone got attacked at the Patriot event on Saturday here in New York by Antifa. Of course, they probably jumped them. They probably snuck attack them, and they came at them in numbers because, hey, you guys are so fucking brave. So brave. Like, which is, not fine, but you guys, I'm not advocating violence. I'm not trying to advocate violence, but it's going to get to the point where people are going to have enough of that bullshit. It's going to get to the point that people are just going to get fed up and get tired of constantly getting hit, thinking it's okay to hit somebody because they have a different opinion, and you want to call them Nazis when, like, look, we disavowed fucking Richard Spencer. He's a fucking socialist. Nazis were socialists. It was the National Socialist Party. Socialism leads to authoritarianism. I mean, it doesn't inspire freedom. You constantly asking, you fight the government, and you hate, you like so worried about there becoming a police state, but you keep screaming for all these fucking social programs. Like, if you really, just like, I don't even know why I'm trying to help you guys out, but it's like it'll be like going out one ear. The people that get me understand. They know where I'm coming from. If any leftists come and listen to this show and actually, listen, it's like, stop lying. It's just you're gonna hurt. You end up hurting yourselves, because it's gonna get to the point where we're just gonna get immune to it. Look, I mean, the whole Chelsea Bradley Manning thing blew up in his face because now there's all these pictures. We're forced to have to take pictures now. Everywhere we go, we're taking pictures. We got proof. In fact, here, let me read this article from Breitbart. Left-wing activist turns on Chelsea Manning for civil meeting with conservatives. Convicted leaker of classified material and left-wing transgender icon Chelsea Manning has been under fire from the left after she was photographed meeting with conservatives at an event. Manning was photographed speaking civilly with conservatives and libertarians at Mike Cernovich's Night for Freedom party in New York City last week. According to one attendee who spoke to BuzzFeed, everyone was respectful to Manning, while another claimed not a single person in attendance misgendered Manning. So not only, like, honestly, he's calling people fascists. Okay, fuck it. Let me be nice. Chelsea Manning, she was there. She's calling everyone fascist, but she was unharmed. She was probably greeted with open arms. People talked to her with respect. And then she turns around and fucking starts calling people white supremacists and fascists. And there was probably a lot of colored people there, because a lot of us are Trump supporters. A lot of us are libertarians. Jack Posobiec, he tweeted, Chelsea Manning was treated fairly and politely at an event full of Trump supporters. A 56-year-old Trump supporter leaving the event was stalked and put in the hospital by Antifa. Spot the difference? I crashed the event. Bitch, you had a fucking ticket. Yes. You know, it just fucking amazes me. You know, you guys could chat in the chat room if you want. Please call. Feel free if you want to call. The number is 347-927-6824. If you want to call the show and get in on the conversation. And also what happened also on I believe it was Sunday, the Women's March, which according to many reportings, including a video from Owen Schroyer from InfoWars, take that with a grain of salt, of course, but you know, the video speaks for itself, had nothing to do with women's issues. Barely anything to do with women's issues. And also they're fighting their own. A lot of them don't respect trans people. They don't respect trans people's rights. They don't respect colored feminist rights. They don't respect white feminist rights. Which, look, it just shows us conservatives, we don't gotta do shit. We need conservative libertarians. We need to link up and just not and try not to like fucking do no infighting shit. And you know, all we got to do is ride this out, because the left, they're eating their own. They will fight each other because some will be too busy fucking virtue signaling. You know, it's like, oh, we're for trans rights. Oh, fuck the trans. What about white people? What about black people? What about black women? Black Lives Matter is above all. Gay rights is above all. They'll have a civil war, and while they're busy fighting themselves, we'll fucking take back this country, fix it, and free chopper rides for all leftists. Boom. Just simple. It's simple. See, I figured everything out. You know, I fix the. I come with the good ideas. Let me stop before they freaking start calling me a Russian. Yeah, I'm a Russian agent. So that number again is 347-927-6824. So we got the phone lines open. The Women's March. It's just, I mean, they don't, they're so, like, a lot of the signs that I saw were very misinformed. They've been debunked. I can't remember one off the top of my head. See, I'm being honest. It's just that, and then Owen was like trying to like, hey, that, here's a counter argument to your sign. This is why your sign is wrong. Or what does your sign mean? In fact, I think Fleckus Talks, he was like, what are you here for? And most people couldn't answer him why they were at the Women's March. Like, how can you be part of something that you don't even understand why you're there? Like, I've been at many rallies for 9/11 Truth. I've protested against Scientology because I don't believe in a religion that forces you to have to pay to reach the next stage of enlightenment. That is not a legitimate religion. I don't believe Scientology is a legitimate religion. In fact, speaking about Scientology, this is why a lot of us are no longer supporting Joy Villa. Joy Villa is no better than a leftist because her association with Scientology. I mean, they have slavery contracts, billion-year slavery contracts. In fact, the not the founder, the leader of the church, their version of the Pope, his wife, Shelley Miscavige, is missing. There are many. I've had the big gay Pope, who's an anti-Scientologist activist, on the show. It's I mean, really, the many stories that have come out, people get beaten if they don't do their work, if they try to escape, if they don't pay their $10,000 and all that, their books and whatnot. It's like Battlefield Earth. Ugh. L. Ron Hubbard was a horrible sci-fi writer. Yeah, he has a religion. So, bye-bye Joy Villa. Get off the Trump train. And you trying to run for Congress? Hell no. Hells to the no. Why? So that way freaking Scientology can still keep its fucking tax exempt status? My balls, Joy. So going yeah, but the Women's March was just ridiculous. So, one other thing that happened last week was Aziz Ansari was the latest person to get accused of sexual misconduct, even though there was consensual oral sex, consensual other things. He didn't, when she said no, he let her go. He's a rapist because he gave her white wine instead of red wine. Honestly, I don't feel bad for Aziz Ansari. And let me tell you why. He's one of these virtual signaling male feminists. And I tend to not trust any man that claims to be a feminist. They just do it as a way to scam pussy. It really is. They use that as to overcompensate, to hide their fucked up tendencies to rape. Again, personal experience. Mo Bob. He freaking like, oh Louis, you freaking harass women. Turns out he's a fucking rapist. He was virtual signaling, oh, I'm a male feminist, I'm queer this. Nah. I'm sorry. I'm okay with gay people. I'm okay with every type of whatever. I'm not gonna fucking pimp for you. I'm not gonna freaking carry a sign for you. Sorry. The most you can expect out of me is that I'm not gonna call you out your name when I see you on the street, and I'm not gonna freaking form up a posse to go kick your ass. I will sell you a cake though. I will make money off of you. I have no problem with that. Like, your money is better in my pocket than yours. I tell you that much. I'll probably overcharge your ass for the gay cake. I won't tell you though. But I'll be like, yeah, the order to make this cake is gonna cost me $300, when it could probably cost me like $30 to make. Freaking mark it up, because fuck you. That's why. That's how you get around that shit. Overcharge it and tie it to the church. God will forgive you. Velton says Schumer is gay. Totally. Schumer is totally gay. I remember shouting at him 2011, I went to the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and I'm like, Schumer, stop stealing my money! Stop stealing my money! He heard me. Oh, God, that was hilarious. But, yeah, no, Schumer is a piece of shit. Ugh. But New York City is like, they keep voting Democrat because again, they are not fucking educated. They're not fucking educated. Like my own people, my own Spanish people, they vote Democrat because, oh no, because we're going to get free shit. ¿Sabes qué? We're going to get free shit. And that's the lie. They believe the lie. Like my own grandmother who doesn't vote, when she saw me wearing my Hillary for Prison shirt, she's like, oh, that's bad. Hillary's a good person. Based on what, Grandma? Based on what? How in what universe is Hillary a good person? What makes you come up with, like, she couldn't tell me. Because the fucking news, the dishonest media, doesn't tell the whole story. Does not freaking tell when Hillary got people killed in Benghazi. How she freaking covered up her husband's rapes. The left is dishonest. This is why, me personally, I am studying Spanish. I am forcing myself to learn Spanish to become fluent, so fluent with my reading and writing, so that way there could be a conservative Spanish voice. Because enough is enough. Enough. I mean, shit. Like, honestly, if any leftists are listening, if you want fucking socialism so motherfucking bad, go to North Korea, which is the best Korea, or Venezuela. Go to Venezuela. Go over there. You'll lose some weight. I guarantee you'll lose some weight. You'll get in shape. You'll be happy there. Free everything. Everything is free. Yo, if you looking for a real gluten-free diet, go to Venezuela or North Korea. But I tell you what, it's also calorie-free. It's also nutrition-free over there. You'll lose a lot of weight. Get on that socialism diet. It's better. You'll lose weight faster than the South Beach. It's the no money diet. It is the starvation diet. Keep the pounds off. I heard if you go 10 days, man, you keep losing weight because you're dead. But back to Aziz Ansari with this whole Me Too movement. This whole Me Too movement. It's just like it started off like everything starts off legit. It starts off legit because look, Harvey Weinstein is legit. There is proof of Harvey Weinstein trying to force himself on a chick. There's freaking audio evidence. But then everyone felt bad and they wanted to jump in because women are a bunch of fucking joiners. Not a fucking original thought in their goddamn heads. They're all a bunch of fucking parrots. Like, I want to do what he does. Oh, you fly a plane? I want to fly it too. Oh, you tell jokes? Why can't I tell jokes too? Don't even innovate not one goddamn thing. Oh, you're a victim and you're getting all this attention? I want to get attention too. Bitch, you want an attention. Bitch, you want an attention. That's all. That's what this Me Too movement has become. And all it's doing is, and we keep warning you, you're going to fuck real victims. You're going to fuck over real victims. You're going to get fuck over real victims to the point where no one's going to believe anyone when they say they've been raped. Because you want to redefine every little thing as rape. Oh, you got white wine instead of red wine. Rape! Oh, he didn't open the door for me. He didn't pay the check. Rape! I'm a grown adult, but I still felt like I couldn't tell him no, but I still willingly sucked his dick. Rape! And you're going to fuck over real victims to the point where they have to damn near be dead before the police do anything about it. And it's going to be on each and every one of these freaking Me Too bitches, these fucking women's marching bitches that are going around screaming every little thing is rape. Oh, he looked at my tits. Rape! 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 Like fucking autistic fucking screeching motherfuckers. Rape! Rape! Fucking normies. Voltan, you got anything to say? You could chat it up. Again, the number to the show is 347-927-6824. It just really, you're, you know. And look, and the thing that gets me worried, and I hate to sound like a virtual signaling faggot right now, but I have female family members. Of course I do. I have female cousins. I have a mother. I have god sisters. I want them to believe if something were to happen to them. But what it's going to come down to is going to come down to male family members. We're going to have to step up. And if something happens, we're going to have to take the law into our own hands and start fucking motherfuckers up and sending them to hell ourselves. Because these dumb bitches will make it so hard that the cops will need a handwritten note from God along with 3 other pieces of video evidence to prove that someone got raped. Because all these bitches running around saying, oh, I got raped, all 50 years after the fact, and then they're surprised when nothing can happen. There's no physical evidence. The fuck do you want police to do? Like, because it's innocent till proven guilty. You need to prove something, prove a crime before you can't just throw people out on your word, because if not, then we will really have a fucking jail issue. Everyone be getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, he did this, he did that. Oh, well, we don't need more proof than that. We have a thing in this country called due process. And I'm sorry, I hate to sound insensitive, but it's gotten to the point where it's like, I was too scared. And then, what, you're not too scared all 8 years after the fact or months after the fact? There's no fucking, while all the evidence to prove the attack happened is all gone? The fuck do you want the cops to do? Hire Walter Mercado and fucking look into a crystal ball? Get Dionne Warwick to freaking get Miss Cleo on the phone? Oh yeah, he was raped. Call me now. Call me now if you've been raped. Call me now. I will look into the cards. That was my best Miss Cleo. It's like, and I know what you're gonna say. Well, you're a man. It's easier said than done. So, I don't know. Oh, God. Anyways, on happier news, the XFL is returning. The XFL might be returning, which was a football league started by WWE founder and chairman Vince McMahon back in the early 2000s. It had only one season in 2001. I love the XFL, but It looks like it's, you know, I was watching a lot of commentary on this, and I agree with what some people were saying. Like, look, the NFL has gotten too fucking politically correct. It's gotten to the point where it's just no longer about the fucking game anymore. It's all about this political bullshit. And honestly, I don't go to fucking sporting events to watch fucking political statements. Fucking play a game and fucking entertain me, you goddamn monkeys. And I don't, fuck it. I'm Hispanic. If you think it's racist for me saying that, go fuck yourself. But fucking play and perform for me, god damn it. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm gonna kneel for the fucking flag because some criminal got shot. And you know what? Look, I'm not gonna pussyfoot around this. Michael Brown, that whole shit was debunked about him with his hands up and shit like that. He was a fucking criminal. Fuck him. Trayvon Martin, the only regret is that fucking George Zimmerman didn't die too. The retard with the best equipment won. But they both deserve to die. That's it. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for Trayvon Martin. Never felt bad for Trayvon Martin. You guys could look at the video. Fuck him. You want to act like a fucking... Like, look, this is the thing. I've never had a bad experience with police. Never. You know why? Because I don't act like a fucking animal on the goddamn street. It's simple as that. You know, you want to fucking play this acting tough bullshit game. It's like, oh, I'm going to act all hood, all tough. I'm going to act aggressive for no fucking reason. There's no reason for that. It's less stress to be it costs nothing to be polite. There's that saying, it costs nothing. And you gain shit for being polite. A lot of times you gain shit. It doesn't mean you're a punk. But if you don't, like, why start trouble? Why act tough and check someone? Because someone's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? They're gonna check you right back, and then what? Now you gotta back your shit up? Like, that's too stressful. That's stressful. Unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It's one thing if you're disrespected first, but why go around being disrespectful to other people? That's like immature little kid games. But then the NFL, I mean, also, you know, like the pink breast cancer awareness, like, you know, men watch football, and then you know, like it's like you want all these women, you want to make all these safe spaces for women, but the safe spaces that men had to be themselves, to be men, to bond with men in a tribal way, no homo. You want to come and invade that because you're losing money, because instead of fucking fixing the game itself and making it more exciting, no, let's put some more fucking, let's make this more family friendly. Let's make this more fucking, you know, let's make this more politically correct. Which is why the ratings are dropping. But anyways, Vince McMahon is coming back with the XFL, and I'm hoping it's a better game. Maybe I'll get into football finally. I was into the XFL. I was watching the XFL. I remember I wrote an article about that in my school newspaper. I forgot it. I don't know where I have it. Wish it was still around. But yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break because I got to pee. I'm gonna play this song by the Roast Beef Curtains called Rabbi David. And again, the Roast Beef Curtains with their song Rabbi David.
does it all mean? Shower, and it's been over an hour or two. Rabbi David's eating bacon, gonna tell his mom he's faking that Jew.
Help the Crowd Shout Radio Show grow and thrive by doing something you're ready to do. Shop on Amazon. Amazon always has great deals for whatever you are looking for. From survivalists and riot gear to beanie babies. Next time you're going to shop at Amazon, use my link. The prices stay the same, but I get credit for the sale. Just go to tinyurl.com/LouisB and just shop normally, knowing that you're helping support the Crowd Shout Radio Show. That's tinyurl.com/LouisB.
And I am back with my final words on the situation here. Leftists are just lazy. They're lazy, they're dishonest, and they're fucking themselves. At the end of the day, they're going to lose. Liars never win. And we need to believe that. We need to constantly be on the up and up. We need to be constantly honest. We need to be real with ourselves. We need to be real with others. That is how we win. We have the moral high ground. Even though we're shit posters, even though we love to troll them in real life. Shout outs to Flecka Talks. Shout outs to all the trolls out there. Shout out for my fellow Kekistanis. We have the weapon of truth. We can be honest. We've gotten to the point where we are so immune to their baseless attacks that we take it like a judo. We do judo moves and like, yeah, I'm a racist, but you're still a faggot. Boom. Like something like that. You know what I mean? They will never win. And because of the internet, because of the, look how Trump, let's constantly do what our troller in chief does and constantly just be real and hammer them. pretty soon, Facebook is gonna fall, Twitter's gonna fall. They can't sustain this much longer. They can't. They get exposed for being. They've been exposed for being dishonest, for doing shadow banning. Thanks to the Project Veritas. It's they can't win. They cannot win. They are fucking themselves. They tell on themselves. They'll lie. They'll lie and call you a racist. They'll lie and say you said something you didn't. But they end up telling on themselves because they're so fucking proud. They like to fucking pat themselves on the back for every little thing when they didn't even win. They count their chickens before they're roosted or hatched. They count their eggs before they hatched, or how's that saying go? I forget. It slips my mind. I mean, I'm not even worried. It just, I mean, from a personal standpoint, when I get personally lied on, it's like, you motherfucker, you fucking pussy. You gonna fucking make lies? Which is why if I ever see that bitch, she's getting cussed out. And I'm saying, oh, fucking nasty shit to her. She won't. And honestly, and before you say, oh, you're going to scream at a woman. Hey, she wants to act like a man. She wants to dress like a man. She wants to bow up like a man. She's going to get spoken to like a man. Simple as that. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Please smash that like button however you're listening to the show. And please check out my blog, crotchoutradio.blogspot.com. Also, this show, if you want to listen to this show, listen to the over 750 episodes of the show that I have. It's I have it on Google Play. I have it on iTunes, of course. I have it on Stitcher, podcast.com, Blueberry, iHeartRadio, Mixcloud, TuneIn Radio, Player.fm, Radioline.co, Podbean, and the Podkicker app. In fact, the show is on all the podcasting apps. Just search for the Crotch Shot Radio Show. And also help support me. I'm not asking for donations, but if you're going to be doing your everyday shopping on Amazon, if you shop at Amazon for any reason, please use my link. It doesn't change the price. The prices stay the same. I just get credit for the traffic, and I get paid. And I get, the more I get paid, the more I can focus on the show. The more I focus on the show, I can get, the better technology I can get to improve the show, and the better listening experience for everybody. It's a 360 win. The answer to 1983 is 1995. I can't do the Alex because it fucks up my throat. It's like I was sucking off the gay fucking frogs. So, all right. Anyways, thank everyone for listening. This has been the Crotch Out Radio Show, and as always, from my house to your house, mahalo.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Help the Crotch Out Radio Show grow and thrive by doing something you already do. Shop on Amazon. Amazon always has great deals for whatever you are looking for. From survivalists and riot gear to beanie babies. Next time you're going to shop at Amazon, use my link. The prices stay the same, but I get credit for the sale. Just go to tinyurl.com/LouisB and just shop normally, knowing that you're helping support the Crotch Shot Radio Show. That's tinyurl.com/LouisB.